I want to talk about Antarctica. They are clearly protecting or preserving something that may or may not be under 3 miles of ice.
There's undoubtedly a time when Antarctica was lush and green. The question is, was it lush and green during the lifetime of the human species?
Yes.
And this is where it gets tricky.
Have you ever wondered why a vast frozen continent at the bottom of the world is shrouded in such mystery and secrecy? Why is access to Antarctica so heavily restricted? And what are they hiding beneath miles of ice? From secret military bases and ancient civilizations to alien encounters and energy vortices.
Many Americans have wondered about the dangers of unknown objects crisscrossing our skies.
Something seems to be going on this mysterious continent at the South Pole.
The real truth about why we can't go to Antarctica might just be stranger than fiction. Join us as we embark on a thrilling journey to uncover the secrets of this enigmatic land. Could the truth be far stranger than we ever imagined? Brace yourself for revelations that could challenge everything you thought you knew about our world. Number 1. Antarctic Introduction. Antarctica, the southernmost point on Earth, is a land of extremes and great beauty. Despite holding 90% of the world's ice, it remains one of the least understood places on the planet. Vast, far off, and mostly deserted, it piques an equal amount of interest and awe. But why is it thus limited? Under its frigid surface, what mysteries may it be hiding? For decades, both explorers and conspiracy theorists have been fascinated by the riddles of Antarctica. We explore the riddle of Antarctica in great detail in this series, revealing the secrets and hypotheses that we may not be getting the whole picture. From covert military installations to historic civilizations and extraterrestrial interactions, Antarctica's secrets are as eerie as its frigid terrain. Get ready and stay tuned as we untangle the facts about our inability to visit Antarctica. You will not believe what is under the ice. Every discovery might change our perspective of the planet. Number 2. The Treaty on the Antarctic. As we delve deeper into the enigma of Antarctica, we must first understand the official narrative that governs this icy land. The Antarctic Treaty, a seemingly innocent agreement, may hold the first clues to what's going on. 12 nations signed the Antarctic Treaty in 1959, therefore designating Antarctica as a scientific reserve and outlawing military operations. This treaty initiated a unique global partnership involving 54 countries with strict rules to ensure Antarctica remains a peaceful scientific haven. But are these restrictions hiding something more? Why would so many nations, sometimes in conflict with one another, consent to these terms? The pact states that all actions have to be transparent and peaceful. However, the continent is covered in an extreme veil of secrecy. They might be safeguarding something. While some claim it's for environmental grounds, others think a darker purpose is under action. The sheer character of these agreements begs problems about what is happening in Antarctica. Could there be secrets and covert objectives that nations are jointly safeguarding? These countries' unity and silence feed public curiosity and conspiracy theories. Number 3. Conspiracy globally. But why would so many powerful nations agree to keep such a vast territory under tight control? Could there be a global conspiracy that ties these nations together in secrecy? Let's explore this chilling possibility. One of the more convincing arguments is the one of a worldwide conspiracy to conceal the truth about Antarctica. Whose gain comes from keeping us in the dark? Governments, elite organizations, or maybe alien life? The extent of this conspiracy implies that whatever is kept undercover in Antarctica is quite important. The idea of a global conspiracy adds an exciting and menacing layer to Antarctica's mysteries. Is there a worldwide goal to keep the people ignorant of the mysteries of Antarctica. The concept of such a large-scale conspiracy accentuates the appeal and mystery of this cold country. What may be so crucial that it calls for a worldwide endeavor to remain under closed doors? Number 4. Protection of the environment or cover-up. If there's a conspiracy at play, what's the cover story? Environmental protection is often cited, but is it just a convenient excuse? Environmental protection is the declared justification for the exceedingly tight rules in Antarctica. But would this be a handy cover-up? Are governments hiding their real operations and findings under environmental issues? While preserving Antarctica's pristine environment is important, the extent of these restrictions suggests there may be more to uncover. The environmental story could be covering a more complicated and covert objective. What if environmental conservation serves just as a front to distract people away from the truth about what is occurring on the continent? The likelihood of a cover-up gives the already mysterious Antarctica yet another level of mystery. Do the rigorous environmental regulations serve a more secret use, or are they really about conserving nature? Number 5. Government officials, whistleblowers. While official explanations may be convincing to some, others have dared to speak out. Could whistleblowers be revealing the hidden truths about what's happening in Antarctica? Said whistleblowers have come up with allegations about the actual conditions in Antarctica. From covert initiatives to buried discoveries, these stories provide a window into a world we are not supposed to witness. Many times, these reporters claim to have intimate information regarding secret goals and covert activities. What drives these whistleblowers, however, and how trustworthy are they? Their accounts often challenge the official narrative, implying that Antarctica holds far more secrets than we're told. Could these informants be exposing facts the authorities want to remain secret? Number 6. Past adventures. Long before modern treaties and conspiracies, brave explorers ventured into the unknown. What did they discover on their perilous journeys, and why did some never return? Their tales may hold vital clues. Early in the 19th century, adventurers in Antarctica faced unthinkable challenges. Often on demanding trips over ice and snow, these explorers sought discovery by braving the elements. These early adventurers sometimes returned, however, with more questions than answers. Their journals often hint at strange encounters and inexplicable events that challenge their understanding of the world. Unaccounted-for disappearances, strange events, and odd findings suggest that Antarctica is more than just what first greets us. Were these early adventurers revealing information supposed to stay secret? The enigmatic incidents during these trips accentuate the air of mystery and secrecy that envelops Antarctica nowadays. Could these early adventurers come across something the planet was not supposed to know? Both historians and conspiracy buffs still find much interest and disagreement around their stories. Number 7. Unique geography and climate. But it's not just what these explorers saw that's intriguing. It's where they traveled. Antarctica's extreme geography and climate create natural barriers. But could they also be hiding unnatural secrets? With temperatures down to 128.6 degrees, 89.2 degrees C, Antarctica's environment is among the worst on Earth. One of the most hostile environments on Earth, the continent is covered in an average 1.9 kilometer thick ice sheet. These severe circumstances make exploration rather challenging and perilous. But is this the only reason we're kept from its frozen expanse? Layers of mystery abound, from geographical abnormalities like subglacial lakes, volcanic activity, and enormous ice sheets. Maybe these natural obstacles are hiding something more. Antarctica is the ideal location to conceal secrets not intended to be found because of its hostile temperature and odd topography. What if these natural barriers were a front for something even more grand? The severe surroundings could be the ideal camouflage for secret facts just waiting to be discovered under the surface level. Number 8. Hidden military sites. These natural defenses make parts of Antarctica nearly impossible to reach, but they also create the perfect conditions for secrecy. Could hidden military bases be lurking beneath the ice? One of the most tenacious ideas is the existence of covert military stations in Antarctica. Though the Antarctic Treaty exists, there are many stories of covert activities. These outposts are said to be either producing cutting-edge technologies, undertaking sophisticated research, or possibly communicating extraterrestrially. Far from public observation, the harsh and hostile surroundings provide the ideal cover for such actions. Could they be living with technology well beyond our comprehension? The concept of military stations in a far-off area begs several issues about the actual situation on this frozen continent. The overwhelming appeal and mystery of Antarctica are enhanced by the silence and conjecture around these sites. Which type of initiatives might be so covert that they call for Antarctic isolation? Understanding secret developments and experiments pushing the frontier of science and technology might depend on these foundations. Could these bases be the key to the next major technological breakthrough, or something far more sinister? Number 9. High jump operation. The possibility of secret military operations isn't just a theory. One of the most intriguing episodes in Antarctic history involves a mysterious U.S. military expedition, Operation High Jump. One of the most enigmatic Antarctic excursions, Operation High Jump was carried out by the U.S. Navy between 1946 and 1947. Officially a training exercise, the operation included a large fleet with more than 4,000 men. The scope of the operation begs problems about its actual intent. Why would a minor training exercise call for such a big and well-equipped force? Some say they came across something very remarkable, maybe hostile. Operation High Jump's actual goals and conclusions are still unknown, which fuels further conjecture. Number 10. Nazi headquarters. Operation High Jump raises many questions, but it's not the only story of secret military activity in Antarctica. Some even claim that the Nazis established hidden bases here during World War II. One of the most spectacular hypotheses is the presence of Nazi outposts built in Antarctica during World War II. Maybe traces of these sites still be active now. Some people think these hidden sites could house either superior technology or perhaps relics from antiquity. The Antarctic mystery gets a sinister dimension from the notion of Nazi bases in such far-off and hostile surroundings. The connection to Nazi bases adds a layer of historical intrigue to Antarctica's mysteries. Many ideas and hypotheses are generated by the belief that such a nasty and strong organization would have secret bases in Antarctica. Why have these sites been unexplored for so long? What type of information or technology may they be hiding? The possible presence of Nazi outposts in Antarctica might expose hidden information on military operations and scientific developments. Number 11. Ancient societies. But military operations aren't the only explanation for what might be buried beneath the ice. Could Antarctica be hiding the remnants of ancient civilizations, possibly even predating recorded history? But what if the military isn't the only presence in Antarctica? Some believe there's evidence of something even more otherworldly. Underneath the ice, some thinkers propose proof of past civilizations. Pyramids, ruins, and relics suggest a period when Antarctica was not the frigid wilderness it is today. Imagine if Antarctica had previously housed a vibrant civilization that perished catastrophically. Might be that whole cities are frozen under the ice, just waiting to be unearthed. Should these hypotheses be valid, our knowledge of human history would be changed. The concept of prehistoric societies buried beneath the ice intrigues and disturbs us, which forces us to reconsider the course of human migration and growth. Why did these civilizations vanish? What type of knowledge and technology may they have possessed? The possible finding of prehistoric societies under the ice could transform our knowledge of the past and the development of civilizations. Number 12. Missing colony. The idea of ancient societies in Antarctica is compelling, but what if there's more? Some believe the continent might hold the remains of an entire lost civilization, possibly even the legendary Atlantis. According to some ideas, Antarctica may represent the remains of a vanished continent, possibly even the fabled Atlantis. Should this be the case, our knowledge of geology and history would be greatly changed. It is exciting and terrible to consider the likelihood of a vanished civilization under the ice. Why are we deprived of thoroughly investigating this vanished continent, and what mysteries may it have? Antarctica becomes even more enticing for adventurers and scientists given the prospect of finding a secret civilization under the ice. Could the traditions and stories of a vanished continent be grounded in fact? Finding a vanished continent under the ice might transform our knowledge of human culture and ancient history. Number 13. Satellite visual images. Modern technology has given us glimpses of what might be hidden beneath the ice. Satellite images have revealed strange anomalies. Could these be the first clues to what lies below? Antarctic abnormalities and inexplicable constructions have been seen in satellite pictures. These pictures inspire conjecture about what is underneath the ice. Are they natural structures, or is something more evil involved? Previously obscure from vision, the developments in satellite technology have let us see them. Examining these pictures raises more questions than answers. Hence, both experts and conspiracy theorists find Antarctica a focus point. The enigma gains technical fascination from the possibility of secrets being discovered via satellite photography. Why are the authorities not publicly addressing these abnormalities, and what may they be? The unresolved elements in satellite images still inspire hypotheses about what may be buried under the ice of Antarctica. Number 14. Underground communities. These images raise more questions than answers, but some believe they're just the tip of the iceberg. Could there be entire underground communities hidden in the depths of Antarctica? Theories of large subterranean cities under Antarctica's ice point to possible hiding places for sophisticated civilization. Which data backs up these assertions, and what may these subterranean cities be hiding? The idea of hidden cities gives the continent more mystery and thrill. If such is the case, these cities may have undiscovered knowledge and technologies just waiting for individuals courageous enough to go into the farthest reaches of Antarctica. Are these subterranean cities something different, or might they be the remains of an old civilization? Fascinating and mind-boggling is the prospect of large, secret cities under the ice. Finding subterranean civilizations in Antarctica might transform our knowledge of prehistoric times and the evolution of human society. Number 15. Pyramids and constructions. And these underground communities aren't the only structures speculated to exist. There are even claims of pyramids hidden beneath the ice. Could these be relics of a forgotten past? Underlying the ice, there have been claims of pyramid-like constructions. Should they be man-made, then who created them? And for what reason? These pyramids may be relics of an extinct civilization, proof of alien visits, or simply naturally occurring structures incomprehensible to human knowledge. The concept of Antarctic pyramids questions what we now understand about human geography and history. The likelihood of such buildings in Antarctica raises many issues and stimulates the imagination. These revelations could alter our knowledge of the past and the capacities of prehistoric humans. Why are these frigid pyramids concealed from public view, and what additional mysteries can they contain? The identification of pyramidal buildings in Antarctica might provide. Number 16. Undercover Antarctic colonies. But pyramids might not be the only man-made structures hidden in Antarctica. Some believe there are secret human colonies, isolated from the rest of the world, and possibly preparing for global disasters. Another view is that covert human colonies founded in Antarctica may be run by rich elites or even renegade countries. These colonies might be concealed from satellite monitoring, self-sustaining, and cut off from the rest of the Earth. The residents may be working on cutting-edge technology, conducting experiments, or getting ready for a world disaster. Antarctica's great isolation and hostile environment make it perfect for such covert operations. Some believe that these colonies are part of a more general scheme to withstand possible catastrophic catastrophes such as nuclear war, climate change, or even extraterrestrial invasions. The concept of secret colonies begs issues concerning the degree of human activity in Antarctica and the amount to which some would go to maintain these operations under cover of secrecy. Underneath the ice are secret communities, flourishing in preparation for a future we can hardly fathom. The prospect of covert Antarctic settlements lends even another level of appeal to the icy continent. Number 17. Restricted areas. With so many theories about what's hidden in Antarctica, it's no surprise that parts of the continent are strictly off-limits. But what are they hiding in these restricted areas? There are parts of Antarctica that are off-limits to the general people, as well as to scientists. These restricted areas concealed are what some say these places hide important archaeological sites, covert bases, or even doors to other worlds. The rigorous rules and stringent security policies just heighten the conjecture. The limitations just heighten the mystery and fascination, which begs one to question what the authorities are hiding from us. The simple fact that these areas exist implies that something extremely important is concealed from the world. Which secrets might be so harmful or so precious that they call for such drastic actions to keep others away? For both inquisitive brains and conspiracy theorists, the limited areas in Antarctica remain a cause of interest and conjecture, vital new perspectives on the past and the societies that could have previously flourished there. Number 18. Scientific investigation and censorship. Even scientific research in Antarctica is heavily controlled. Could this be to prevent the public from learning the truth about what's happening down there? Antarctic scientific study is strictly regulated and often kept under cover of secrecy. Scientists are researching what? Are their results being kept from public view? Rumors abound about censorship of findings on climate, biology, or even alien life. Closed access to research data encourages mistrust and conspiracy beliefs. The lack of openness just fuels the continent's mystique. Antarctica became a focus point for both conspiracy theorists and critics alike because of the possibility of revolutionary discoveries buried from public sight. What type of data would be so delicate that it must be kept private among the broad public? The silence around Antarctic scientific activity begs issues about what may be unearthed should complete openness be accepted. Number 19. Magnetic anomalies. And the mysteries don't stop at the surface. Unusual magnetic anomalies have been detected in Antarctica. Could these be signs of something hidden deep within the Earth? Antarctica has unusual magnetic values and anomalies noted. What is generating these events? Some speculate these may be connected to either alien technology or even secret constructions. For years, scientists have had great difficulty explaining the unusual magnetic activity in Antarctica. The peculiar magnetic activity gives the puzzles of Antarctica yet another dimension. Although these abnormalities might have natural causes, theories and scientists are still wondering about anything more remarkable. Why are these magnetic anomalies not more freely investigated? And what may be generating them? The magnetic anomalies in Antarctica still fascinate and perplex scientists as they imply the existence of unidentified or concealed forces operating under the ice. Number 20. Frozen creatures. But it's not just strange forces beneath the ice. There are also tales of ancient creatures frozen for millennia. Could these creatures still be alive, waiting to be discovered? Stories of millions of years preserved ancient species frozen in the ice abound. Beneath the ice, may any of these species still be alive? Finding such living forms would be revolutionary, therefore transforming our knowledge of biodiversity and evolution. It's amazing and horrible to consider ancient species thriving in the cold wastelands. The anonymity behind these discoveries only heightens the intrigue. Are these species being kept concealed for other purposes, or are attempts to study them in secret underfoot? It is amazing and horrible to consider ancient living forms thriving in the hostile Antarctic surroundings. What if the key to comprehending the history of our planet is these frozen monsters? Finding ancient species in Antarctica might provide priceless new perspectives on the evolution of life on Earth. Number 21. The Hollow Earth Argument. The idea of frozen creatures might sound far-fetched, but it's not the most outlandish theory. Some believe Antarctica could be hiding an entrance to a hollow Earth, complete with advanced civilizations. The hollow Earth hypothesis is among the most ridiculous yet fascinating hypotheses about Antarctica. Advocates of this idea believe that Antarctica is one of the poles and that the Earth is hollow, with doors to this inner planet. They propose that within this hollow Earth, ancient civilizations, possibly with technologies much better than our own, live. Many UFO encounters and inexplicable events recorded in Antarctica likely originate from these civilizations. Proponents of the hollow Earth idea assert that although the governments of the world are aware of this inner Earth and are hiding it to stop general panic and regulate the transfer of superior information and technologies. Is it possible for us to be walking on a planet completely concealed from view? Though it seems unrealistic, many people's imagination is nevertheless enthralled by the concept. The idea of unknown territories and civilizations under the ice of Antarctica lends even another level of mystery to an already enigmatic region. Number 22. Energy vortices and Antarctic poles. If the Earth is hollow, what kind of forces might be at play? Some theories suggest that Antarctica could be home to powerful energy vortices, which might explain the strange phenomena reported there. The fact that Antarctica is at the South Pole has given rise to many ideas about the continent's possible site of notable geomagnetic and energetic events. According to certain theories and studies, the poles could be large energy vortices altering the electromagnetic field of the globe. The many accounts of unusual events and inexplicable phenomena in the area might be explained by these energy vortices, perhaps acting as portals or gates to other realms. According to this view, Antarctica's limited access might be the result of its special geomagnetic characteristics. Governments and covert groups may be researching these energies or using them for sophisticated technical projects. The idea of energy vortices at the poles connects with many other ideas, including time portals and alien activities, therefore generating a complicated network of mystery. Are the key to comprehending the many riddles of Antarctica these energy vortices? The concept that the South Pole may be the center of attention for strong and unidentified forces gives the mysterious appeal of this frozen territory yet another dimension. Like, share, and subscribe to dive deeper into the world's greatest mysteries.